Good day, good day, good day. I'm right here with today a bit of lying to you. As I admitted once, I will say things which are a lie, otherwise to call the lie a wild guess. But you now already know it's gonna be full lying, of which is truly a wild guess. Okay, let me go. First tobacco time. Yeah. Okay, so from at first having to understand by some Google information, which actually became from watching a YouTube of seeing a YouTube video, not to say I disapprove this artist for, I will not tell you which reasons, just to say what this professional artist thing is doing, I disapprove. But more about the details I will not say. And it exactly came from there that I started to look at Google search to say who are. This from that came the Google search to say to the thought to say, okay, if that artist can be, then it's to say for some reason there was no office that does qualifications or approval to that issue exact, to say why does an artist who seems very much by first sight to disapprove and still get a chance. For that reason exact, I started the Google search. So I came to the conclusion of a white artist goes to a white label, a black artist goes to a black label. Let's say the artist goes to the label, his race, his how to say such a thing again? His original race proves is similar. The artist must go to a label of his original roots. Not to say country, but just original roots. And then it's not as if the thing are as if there are, and that is why then the industry of music is then I myself, like old KG myself, then I can. It's not that a white label or a white boss of music has a chance even to say approve or disapprove. It's to say then step to a black your original rules black people record company, and they decide if your performance is approved, and then you're on professional entertainment to say between the mainstream of entertainment. If your original roots people of organization of business of record label approve you, then you come on mainstream entertainment, and then it's to say why do some artists that I disapprove as to come right now. Same way, if a white artist comes that you disapprove, say why is it this like artists that I think of his disapproval, then I must only see artists that are approval. No, the thing goes like, if the native, if your roots, native origins own a music label, and not that is the white man's thing of who he approves, and then say, I seem disapprove, but the white man approves me. Now this what the say is all lie and straight wild guess. It's not even a lie, it's even straight wild guess. But I can share it with you anyway. We're at 5:24. Going to let's see, say nothing yet. And then for that reason to say, then who is then, let's say BMG, or who is then what's the great one, Universal? And say, who are those? Then I will guess a lie again. I say those are who arrange that there are CDs in all the stores available. They arrange to ensure the physical product. So then who makes the photo for the CD? Then the label again the label of your own roots religion. They make the photo, they send all those files to the Sony or Arista or BMG or Universal. They send the package of the files, the MP3 files, or that is then another file extension. They send the package, and then so it's like, but when if it's to say that such Universal and BMG and Sony and Arista, if it does to say, why, what kind of, but you must approve of a thing or something to this Universal, Sony and BMG and Arista or whatever. You must approve of a thing. But then I guess a lie also. I say then that's why, then that's how they say, more expensive recording equipment. Then that's how it goes then. And that's what OKG never has. That's what OKG never has. This more expensive recording equipment, even to say that those professional studio things, it's not even a professional studio. It's not that you can call it a professional studio. It's only that you can call it more expensive recording equipment. And that's how you must call it. So the label arrange all setting of photography, like a studio, even that arrange like how to build a studio set exactly for the album photo. This is different from movies, different from a movie actor. But over that, I will say a random round thing. And then one side subject of which I also must wild guess. So then, and that is to say, what you expect. So you say only more expensive recording equipment. So that label of roots religion is a a lot of money. Then it goes by the casual thing of you start a business company and you're not advised. Your chance to do is take a special loan that is specially there for upcoming businesses. You take a banking loan. The risk that every business shop must take a special loan by banking for the business, for your personal business company. That's a risk every business, every company that wants to arise, it's a risk they must take. We're at 9:20. Going to let's see. So we're talking about one approval already. That is only to say more and more expensive recording equipment. Then is also a checkup, a checkup for, let's say the checkup list, to say, do you qualify for all the expensive recording materials? You must be capable of qualifying, it must seem as if it must be your equipment must match to a mainstream TV video clip. The equipment must match for that result. So a bit of a checkup list of the equipment. This is first to say the first thing that indeed is what such the one's company that ensure that provide that the physical material of the CD album is brought to every store that around many international things. So a bit of a checkup list for expensive recording equipment. A bit of a checkup list for that. So that's number one. The checkup list for, and then again, the Roots Origin label decides if a performance of which the casual viewer says, well, I disapprove this artist as well. And then the casual viewer says, why all the time you disapprove artists? Then is to say the Roots Origin of the artist their native is who decides if it's good. And it's just say, well, I'm a black guy as well. I'm a let's say, what's good to say, South American guy as well. I say myself, I disapprove myself as well. Then it's still yeah, okay. That's the thing this problem, but and here comes the second checkup for this professional mainstream thing, of which for me, just a lie, just a wild guess. Here comes this, and this is where the music artist and the movie actor, even if it's a television show actor, even if it's a show host, where they become the cool guys of the professional together. This is where they become a checkup number two, the cool guys of all the professionals together. This goes by something like a psychiatry certificate that you must qualify for each quarter. A quarter is, let's see, once time in April, rather than 3 quarters then. Let's say 4 quarters. 4 or 3 quarters of a monthly year count. Let's say either 4 quarters or 3 quarters of a year count. Quarters. Let's say 4 or 3 quarters of a year's count. Then that they must go for the checkup for the psychiatry certificate 4 to 3 times a year, and they must qualify. What else is that you see that the artist is a bit of missing in action all the way till he only keeps up with the streak of constantly qualifying. What else you see him several times a more active artist or a less active artist only allowed when qualifying. The first, the less active artist was first again, then qualify 2 or 3 times in a row. Then to qualify 2 to 3 times in a row, 2 to 3 times in a row, before the less active artist or actor gets his performance again. And then this qualification certificate from psychiatry then is brought in the package also as number 2 on the list from this Universal, Sony, BMG, or Arista, or who ensures that it's a physical product and it's in stores to find. So there is 2 checkers, what I can say, of a lie and wild guess. This only comes 2 checkups, and then from this ground zero comes the approval of your own native rules. So a white guy goes to white people, a black guy goes to black people. if that is for a certain reason that I'm wrong, well, it's just that I lie and I guess so. I won't even try to say, and this is why black and whites even are a mixture as say a team together for several times, like Eminem and Dr. Dre. I will not even say. I just will say, not even bring it to a wild guess on how come. Then that is still. I will not even bring it to a wild guess to why that is still, because it's only just wild guess and lies. So I keep that one not related. Then there is one more. Then that's till 60 minutes and no more wild guessing. We're now at 16 straight exact. Going to still SU. So this subject from 60 minutes and then 16 and then no more of that. Then the second subject, other subject is hear this. The two people we're talking about. The two people that we're talking about. The successful with loyal friends. And as you see who I am for real in my life, is the scrub guy on the side of the team, which becomes all the teams eventually in this region. The scrub on the side. Even if you are a patient of psychiatry, you could still be deeply involved inside your friend circle. And who I am, Roberto Dwight Westenberg, old KG, ownbuy. I truly am when I walk downtown or telephone call somebody or whatever way I am with the people that I know of context. I am with the reputation of the scrub on the side. And not even the biggest of trusted loyal friend. Who I am is a scrub on the side. It's my position in the game in the hood. Like the scrub on the side. So why do I play tough? I do not play tough at all. Do you think I'm now playing tough? I'm not playing tough at all. Do you now think I'm playing tough? I'm not playing tough at all. How can I bring that in a clear picture to you? That if you say he's playing, that I'm playing tough, and I say I'm not playing tough at all, I said I'm not even playing tough. It's only that the clear picture I will bring it to you is that it's not just the subject I'm trying to reach. It's another thing I'm trying to reach about the true loyal friend who's successful, and then the scrub on the side of two. These are two people. Which I want to say something, but I'm not reaching it yet. Trying to get there, not there yet. Okay, so the thing was about like, why am I? You say that I'm playing tough. I said I'm not playing tough at all. I said I'm not playing tough at all. It's a thing about to advise to what is a good thing. To advise to what is a good thing. Then the first problem occurs is, like you are only to listen to who is a key player. Like you is only to say some kind of key player in the game and I'm just the audience. Something like you and your girlfriend. Something like exactly that. That thing. Exactly that thing. Then the guy and the girlfriend are just to watch other people. It's exactly that. It's exactly that. It is, yes. I'm looking for a woman of a girlfriend of myself that's like okay, all that I want. And now I'm skipping there. If I, Dr. Ownbuy, say I'm looking for a girlfriend of my own to be all that I want, well, here they say it now. Will I be all that she wants? Will I be all that she wants? Is what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. Am I who is indeed looking for a girlfriend, am I to say, then her to be all that I want? Then I tell you, will I be all that she wants? Exactly that. So am I talking about? We're talking about, you say I'm playing tough. I say I'm not playing tough at all. With that 20, 40. The only thing I do is, yeah, just to say, what is the psychology or the technique? It's a certain psychology technique that I perform. And you must be of mastering it with every movement that you make, or else you'll be a failure in continuing. That's the thing. That's the thing I'm talking about. I do a technique of psychology. You must do it with every movement that you make, or else you are to be a failure. You must even do it with everything you own and purchase, or else you will fail it. You must also do it to keep giving your best concentration to say the correct answers or questions when you have a conversation. As I say, with all that you move, you mustn't fail. Even let do this. Don't do it with the correct speed. It must happen with the correct speed. But that's instead how advanced I am in my free movement instead. And that's talking about, you say I'm playing tough. I said I'm not playing tough at all. You say this. So how about the technique to force a technique on someone? Is it tough? Then it's not tough, playing tough, to force on someone a technique. I say, I'm as easy as, don't suck my dick and I'll give you $5,000. It's about as easy as I am. It's about as easy as I am. As easy as I am is how the technique goes. You say I force the technique, then that's how I play tough. As I tell you that I play a technique. As easy as, don't suck my dick. I'll give you $5,000 to a man and to a woman as well. As easy as it goes. As easy as it goes. And it's only a metaphor or whatever. And it relates to, so I say eat a cookie instead of a potato chips. That's how the technique goes. And I got to with all my movements and with everything that I move, I got to keep proving this. I got to keep up focus to prove the technique. Of to say, never eat the potato chips. Don't even buy it. Only eat cookies. So that's why I say I'm not playing tough at all. You say I'm playing tough. I said I do not play tough at all. That's technique. I would repeat this 4 to 5 times more for good fun. Okay, I will. 4 to 5 times more, 6 times. The technique is, okay, then it's based, that's too long, then it's fumbling out. But then, the technique goes like, you go eat the potato chip. Instead that you eat the potato chip, you go eat, it's like, do not eat the potato chips, take a cookie. Then that's the technique. Of which, do it with everything that you move. Then you say I'm playing tough. I said don't play tough. I'm not playing tough at all. Then I said I'm not playing tough at all. You say I'm playing tough. I said I'm not playing tough at all. Only say don't eat potato chips. Eat the cookie. Then you say I'm playing tough. I don't play tough at all. The potato chips will bring you to a minus. I say take something that takes you to the plus. Then you say, if you try to say, don't even bother me on potato chips at all. Then the thing goes like, because you're going to a minus with the potato chips. Then you lose to say, don't bother me at all. To try to say, don't eat. Then you lose it. Then you lose. That's why you lose. The potato chips makes you to a minus. And then you lose to say, don't bother me at all, that I eat potato chips. Then you lose to say that shouldn't bother you at all. Yeah, it doesn't bother you. Okay, the temptation bothers you, so it sucks you in to watch the video, so you say that bothers you. Okay, then it's a bit of truth. Why I don't knock on your door, something is drawing you towards. So it's a vice versa situation of them bothers you. But you must not say bother me or whatever vice versa or relevation or psychology or whatever. Okay, so then it's indeed a bother you of some kind. It's the casino, as a lottery say, as lottery say a chance to. Then they say that's not the vice versa or ever metaphor or something sucking in nothing to say. The temptation to say it's the same way as the casino says or lottery say a chance of a great money amount. Then that's how the exact thing go. Then that's how the exact thing go. Then that's how the exact thing go. Okay, 26:20. Now, I've now reached the thing I want to say about the two men. About the loyal friend with success and the scrub on the side. And the thing goes to the situation of you die, you get murdered. The situation of you die, you get murdered. Because the loyal friend it gets loyal friend. If you make your mistake, it's a Jew that must die. Then loyal friends. How could it happen to loyal friends or something? Yeah? How could it have something to happen to loyal friends? You're the guys that love each other, right? You speak of loving each other, and for this mistake, then you say it's die, murder, or something that occurred. Then the scrap on the side of everybody's problem. The scrap on the side is everybody's problem. Yeah, and then to say, but why does a loyal friend die when he makes a mistake? Then that's what I want to say about these two guys. Why does a loyal friend die if he makes a mistake? Because he's a loyal friend. Because the scrub on the side is who everybody hates. After all these years, they say who everybody hates, and the loyal friend is like because he made a mistake, and their murderer died. And the scrub on the side is, yeah. After all these years, who everybody hates. And then the loyal friend because, you mean loyal friend, right? Your friend, you dare to say I love and so. You dare to say love and all those things. But if it happens that, the situation of unforgivable from a loyal friend, exactly there, the unforgivable from a loyal friend, such a thing as the unforgivable from a loyal friend, such a thing. I must say it, or else it's not complete. The complete thing to say is something unforgivable if it was a loyal friend. And then the other guy again, the scrub on the side, who after all those times, many people hate. Those two guys, exactly. Yeah, such a thing. I just wanted to say, put those those two guys inside. Such a thing I want to start to make. Yeah. Okay, not going to 30 with a 29-35. Going to 35 straight. Soft ending. And thus it became also no quick ending reports, only to say review the video again. Yeah. A little thing I forget. How does it go with this thing about the psychiatry certificate of the 3 or 4 quarter a year? And then to say pornography. Well, even for them also a certain psychiatry certificate every quarter, for a year, 3 or 4 quarters, and then to say a little bit of a difference in structurizing the mainstream. Over there, a little bit of difference is the structurizing of the mainstream of those professionals and school guys together. Okay, that's short little adding. Okay, until okay, I got to babble a bit more by the way anyway. Yeah, something like. But I wouldn't know how to say. If these pornography people, yes or no, are in possession, are in ownership of the winning ingredients of food for no HIV infection. Because it's like becoming to me for a very long years already. For even the first thing, even in the earliest times of my adolescence, I say it's a funny thing, but I think you got some kind of magic food or something. And this is by the first time that it lightly explosion. I say you got the magic food or whatever. Even from my earliest 20s and now, this year we're coming 40 end of March. I say you got some kind of magic food or okay, so yeah. $33 and 2 seconds, yeah. Going to 35 straight, yeah. $34 and 2 going to 35 straight. Okay, 34 and 35 straight. Going to 35 straight. Going to 35 minutes straight. And it was 35 minutes maximum time on Boy TV. Either out of hour for reps, but no, we're going to 35 straight. Okay, 34 and 55. Okay, I thank you for your time. I'll see you another time.